Leo, hi, my name is Dennis, I'm a psychic medium and this is your tarot spread for December 2025. Today we're going to do 10 different tarot readings. We'll see what this month's gonna bring you, who you're gonna meet, what this person gonna bring you, love, relationship, a general reading with the main things on the months, work, money, what do you need to be aware of, where to look at and what to do. In the end, we're going to use my own mediumship deck, Heaven's Bridge. If you don't know, I'm a creator of those beautiful decks, Heaven's Bridge. And using this one, the guidance edition, we're going to ask guidance from your loved ones in heaven. Let's start from the energies of the months or something very important that we're going to get through. You're going to get through, Leo. Okay, the Magician, 8 of Pentacles and a 6 of Swords. Well, here we talk about doing multiple things or picking up something and focusing on something on a long-term goal. Also here, you need to know that in December, all the cards are in your hands. You can do a lot of things. The Magician tells you that first, you know what you're doing, and second, there will be benefits from repeated work. 8 of Pentacles. As well as you need to expect a new horizon, transition. Maybe you relocate, maybe you travel somewhere, maybe you will start a new career, maybe you will travel to your family. 6 of Swords, the card of transition. But since we here do channeling, not just the basic tarot reading, I'm telling you that is the way to something new. Maybe it's a new direction, new field where you're going to do things. Let's see and open it up in the general reading. That's going to be the longest one, and then we go pretty much fast. Let's see the Magician. What's happening? Magician go with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is about luxury, rewards, abundance. Along with the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's move on and see it all. Okay, like that. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. First of all, if anything that happens, you can fix that, because under Magician you see a heartbreak, a sorrow, pain. That's a 3 of Swords. But on the sides of those 3 of Swords, you have Queen of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. Of course, money can heal, but you know, nature, practicity, luxury, prosperity. It's something about stability and fulfillment. And you need to understand that you can fix it. You can fix whatever happens, whatever is going. Maybe you don't even need to fix that, but you need to know that you can handle whatever is going in that field. Later we see the relationship and work and everything. The 8 of Pentacles, the card of the repeated work, something for the future, goes with the Ace of Swords and 4 of Wands. Listen, 4 of Wands again represent the stability, and it's represent the celebration, achieving something, community, home, peace, happiness. Along with the Ace of Swords, this signifies a breakthrough that's gonna give you this feeling, the feeling of completion, the feeling of something, or maybe you're really gonna complete something that you've been doing for such a long time, because 8 of Pentacles is a repeated work for a long time. And 6 of Swords goes with absolutely amazing cards. You know what it is? It is 10 of Cups, alignment, fulfillment, harmony, happiness, and Sun. Both of the cards goes under the number 10. So the Sun actually is the 19 major arcana, but it goes under the number 10. So the Sun itself is also about positivity, happiness, joy, success, vitality, enlightenment, fulfillment, and harmony. And both of the cards are cards of renewal, along with the Six of Swords, where you go and you see, you put your swords in the boat, doesn't matter whatever it is, and go into new horizon, to something new. And this is definitely the way towards your happiness, harmony, and stability, but also renewal. This is absolutely amazing, Leos. Let's see who you're gonna meet and what this person gonna bring you. Okay. Someone spiritual, I would say. It's gonna give you some sort of key, because I pull up the card and the card is just, you know, when it's the first card in the tarot deck, when the description and everything, this is the thing, right? Spirit, Mother, Creator, bless the earth through my life, source of the nature. This card signifies that you will meet the person who's not just spiritual. I wouldn't say that, but I would say that this person can guide you or can pinpoint you the way, and in a way teach you something. The Two of Arrows, two in the tarot deck, is a card of choice, but here it's a different deck. So here it's a spirit whispering and telling you how to do certain things. So I would say this person gonna help you to manage something. And the Warrior, what do you get out of it? The Chariot. You taking things in your hands. You're finally taking the wheel and going towards the direction you want to go, kind of having a control. The Chariot, the Warrior, is also about success. It's also about maybe someone gonna go for travel, but most likely it's you leading your life towards the place where you want to be. Let's see, relationship could be love, could be friends, could be family. I'm gonna talk and you just adjust it to yourself. One more. Ow. So we do have again card Sun. So it's definitely amazing moments, but also about renewal existing relationship or transition into the new one. If you're not in a relationship, it's a good time to find a partner. Here we talk about prosperity, happiness, Two of Wands. I would say that you both have your temper, you both have your own thoughts, but in the same time you're not sharing those. You are doing things that you both like, and both of you have things that you like in each other. In the same way, both of you are so different, and you can manage to do things by yourself without even interruption for relationships. Something regarding this, like, you know, I go gym, do things, my partner go beach, having sun, and we somehow enjoy doing things by ourselves, as well as we may experiencing things of each other and doing things that each of us like together. It's something about not just connection, it's about, again, harmony. Nothing comes to my mind but the harmony. And then listen, we have King of Wands again, and I would say that this King of Wands, along with the Two of Wands, it's representing not just the structure, not just the changes, because king is usually for the changes, but it's representing the person that someone might meet if you are alone. But if you're not alone, it's a sharing experience. It's knowing what you want, going towards that, and getting what you want. But 8 of Wands, listen, here we have just the Wands. So 8 of Wands, here it's about you not taking advantage of things, not trying to get everything fast. But if something doesn't go your way or along with your rhythm, you need to take it, you taking it and you making it go with your rhythm. That's what I feel, but I'm not sure what it is. Sometimes you may be how do you say, not spontaneous, the Knight of Swords. Sometimes you can be impulsive in doing these things, like pushy, too pushy. So you need to think about it, whether you want to be too pushy or not in relationship. Overall, I want this. Overall relationship aspects in December, it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom. And by that, I would say someone may stay in relationship from you. Someone will get relationship to completely new level. Someone might meet someone, but someone could just withdraw from it, from what this person has. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, 1 card and so many options. Let's see what's happening in the career aspect. So now we'll look career, then we're gonna look at the money situation. Let's see what's happening in your work. Oh, again, look, magician, you got this. You got this, you try here to do different things, to maybe even impress someone, maybe show your skills and try to get recognition. Sometimes you may even overwork, and this leads you to, when you don't have any options, when you don't have any ideas, but eventually you get the ideas. And here is very important, not just to get the ideas, because sometimes death, you see, death and the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups actually represent the stagnation, not the stagnation, it's represent, I would say stagnation. I would say when you wait things, when you don't really get in things that come into your life. But along with the death, I would say, as I started, so when you have an idea and when you didn't have idea, the idea is over, you try and push it out of yourself, maybe it's not what you need to do. You don't need to push it out of yourself. Maybe if it's done, it's done. Or maybe you need to look at a completely different perspective, Here it seems like it's a figure of your boss, 100%, but also in you getting some experience this month. Maybe something not gonna happen the way you want it to happen, and you will have to go and make it happen the way you want it to happen, otherwise it's not gonna happen. And you kind of getting a lesson related to work. You might lose something, 5 of Cups. I was about to say about this. You might lose something and focus on that, on what you lose, but you need to know that you have your wisdom, you have your experience, and this is something that no one can take out of you. Let's go towards the next deck. We're gonna take a look at money situation. What's gonna happen with money? Money this month. Of course, you're gonna spend Christmas stuff. You're gonna spend. Listen, another magician. You need to read about this card. Maybe you will find something for yourself. Every tarot reader and everyone, they have their own words for you to say. For example, someone always focusing on migration, on new movements in your life. I focusing on your destination and the place where you want to be in my readings, because For me, it's most important to find your path, to follow your path and be happy. For someone focusing on the love in their reading, and here I would say that when I see a lot of the same cards as for you, the Magician, you may just read about this card for a month, what it may mean. And whatever information you find is going to be the right information for you. So go take a look at that. But overall, you're going to be wise in your spendings. You're going to choose wisely what you buy and where you're spending money. And doesn't feel that it's not because you have it or you don't have the money or something. You are fine. But you're just wise in spending, and this is amazing. I love when people know how they earn the money, they remember how they earn the money, and they're spending wisely. Let's see what you need to be aware of. Do not be too determined, do not be pushy, do not try to get on the provocation. Oh, you know, last time I saw your boyfriend with someone. That's a provocation. That's true. And that was example, yeah? Don't need to listen to anyone, don't need to listen to gossip, don't need to believe in gossip, don't need to react on gossip. Get away from that shit. As I said before, do not try to control things. Do not try to do a million things at the same time. Do not try overwork, overdo things, or impress something. Do not try to control, because eventually you will lose control sooner or later. So why would you do it now? And again, where we were, Eight of Pentacles. But here I would say that please remember to go outside and touch the grass. It is very important to not fully drown in your works, in your things. It is amazing to have your projects. It is amazing to craft your skills and work on that, but there's life. So find the time for your friends, find the time for yourself. Maybe just go and sit in a park and enjoy amazing weather. Something like that. Do not forget about having a time for yourself, because life is passing and you just focusing on something, I would say, repeatedly. Where you need to look at. Okay, claiming for the past. Claiming for the past, that's what you're doing, and probably you need to release it. Compromise. First of all, everyone is different. You don't need to expect anything from people. You don't need to expect people to be or behave certain way, the way you like, because eventually when they're not gonna get to your expectation, you will be upset on them. You don't need to be upset on them, because you are the one who put in those expectations. For example, you're expecting for me to come on time. We arrange time for 6 p.m. yeah, and I'm coming 6:20. Did I went along with your expectation? No. Do I have to go along with your expectation? Perhaps yes, if I'm a nice person, but eventually, do I ever have to go along with your expectation? I just go at 20, you do what you want. Because for someone, they are the main character, and this is the thing. So you need to understand that people are different. You cannot compare anyone. You cannot expect people to be like you. You might be similar, but you behave differently, because you cannot compare bamboo and a sequoia. You know what I mean? So come on, find a compromise. And scoof, we call it scoof. It is greedy not for things that you have, greedy for feelings, greedy for things. Maybe you even think in your head, oh, this, how he dared to do that, I'm never gonna get close to him, so you closing yourself, yeah, or something like that. Or, oh, I'm not gonna spend this for something that I was dreaming of. For example, this light, I wanted to buy this professional light for past 3 years, I think, if not 4, and I just bought it, and I have no idea why I didn't buy it before. It is amazing, and I'm so happy every time I sit here. It's give me a satisfaction, you know what I mean? So maybe it's time to spoil yourself. You know, today I was talking with my friend and we were talking about money, things, and life, and goals, and spirituality. Like, it was a 1 hour talk. And in the end of the day, I told her, listen, I know that I can invest my money and I do business. I can do a lot of money by investing those money in a business and make a profit every month, amazing profit. Or I can get a mortgage or buy my apartment in Sydney, for example. And it's not going to be that smart, but I have my little boy Dennis. I have myself and my little boy Dennis, who've been traveling from house to house since the age of 14, who's worked and studied by himself. Yes, with the help of parents, but I was alone. My parents had their different lives, yeah? And I used to live alone since 40. I used to work since 14. And I used to study at 14. Which I think none of the child should be doing. At 14, you should enjoy your youth, you should enjoy and explore the world, and only at the age of 35 right now, I realize who I want to be when I grow up. You know what I mean? And that little Dennis, he wanted to have his apartment as a his space so much that I wanted to provide it to little Dennis so he was in peace and happy. You know what I mean? So you need to understand that there is someone, your little you, your inner child, and you need to provide for your inner child whatever your inner child asking you to heal it. Does it make sense? Let's see what you need to do for your best. I'm sorry I got a little bit distracted. If you like those kind of talks in the middle of the reading, let me know. If you want to discuss any specific topics, let me know. Maybe I'll make separate videos. Write me in the comments. Let me know. What do you need to do for your best? First of all, we had a card clanging for the past. Here we have a 6 of Cups. It's not a clanging for the past, but it's a card of the memories. It's a card of something warm. It's a card from someone from the past. There you will find happiness. And you know, I was just talking about the inner child. This is the only deck, besides of Card Sun, this is the only deck where you can see the child's on the deck from what I have. Besides Sun, yes. So, as I said about inner child, make him happy, yeah? Make him feel warm and safe. 6 of Wands, go to your victory. You got this, you're gonna win, and don't even doubt yourself that you're gonna win. But the Queen of Swords, reverse. Do not let anyone to make your mind foggy. Do not let anyone to get you on emotion and do emotional steps, yeah? Don't let people to force you to make a decision, and don't be afraid to put yourself on the first place. I would say like that. Let's take my own mediumship deck, Heaven's Bridge, and ask your loved ones in heaven for guidance for the upcoming months, December 2025. You ready? Amazing. Think about the spirit and pick a card. 1, 2, or 3. All 3 cards are for you. It's just one is most important one for the December 2025. Let's start. First card. Trust the timing of your life. Everything will happen when it has to happen. If you waited for something, maybe you need to do something else. And if it's yours, it's gonna come. Second card. We rise by lifting others. Nothing can add to this card. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and the universe will provide. Don't even doubt it. Third card, gratitude is the healthiest of human emotions. Well, I can connect it with the second cards. Treat people as you want it to be treated. Be grateful to things and spread happiness and positivity. Do not be a fucking scoof, alright? I hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you wonderful months. Hit the like, subscribe, set the notification. I post tarot readings every day, every week and every month. And now it's gonna be every year. Your like, support will be much appreciated and will help my channel finally boost the fuck up. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow in my daily tarot reading. I wish you wonderful months. By the way, if you want to get cards, get on my website and private reading as well, book it there. Bye.